Hello and welcome back. This is Tamara Griffin with the Knitting Lab. I'm going to show you how to do a cable cast on. And I'm going to do this as a very short video because this is to help you if you're working through the Perfect Summer Tee pattern by Janice Vicker. And I am going to show you how to do this right where you're going to do it for the pattern. On row 11, you are supposed to add 2 stitches, and you're supposed to begin the row by casting on 1 stitch with the cable cast on. Then you're supposed to work through the entire row using the typical raglan increase, and then end by casting on 1 more stitch with the cable cast on. So for now, I'm going to just show you how to do the cable cast on, and you're going to use it for that first increase stitch. And then I'm actually going to do another video using the shirt sample to show you how I cast on the last stitch, because I use it to join the sweater into the round. So for now, this is just the intro to, this is just the cable cast on. And in addition to row 11, you will actually be using this technique to cast on stitches for the underarm of the sweater as well. So the first thing I do is I want you to see I have the knit side of the work facing me. All I'm going to do is go into the space between the first stitch and the second stitch. It is right there. This is not in either of the stitches. It's completely in that space in between. Now I'm going to wrap my yarn around the needle and bring it through like I'm bringing a regular knit stitch through. Now I'm just going to pivot this and slide it on the needle. And that is 1 new stitch cast on with the cable cast on. I'm going to go ahead and do it again. For row 11, you'll only do it in the first stitch, but I'm going to show you again because you'll be using them, as I said, for the underarm. So you'll notice that this guy is really coming out and overlapping and kind of in the way of the stitch it came out of. I'm going to do it again. I'm going to create a little space, and I'm going into the space in between those 2. Wrap, bring through, and again, just sliding it on the needle. I'm going to do a few more. As I cast on, I keep going to the space in between the last 2. In, wrap, bringing it through, and then I'm just pulling. Whoops, there. You want to snug it up after you do it, but you really don't want it too tight. So I'm going to tell you that once I put it on and I have both needles there, I can pull a little bit. Okay, meaning pull the tension. Alrighty. So now I have cast on 5 stitches. This is the first one this is the space I went in to begin, and that's why there's a large space. So this was an actual stitch, and these are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stitches that I have cast on. And I'm going to rotate, and you could see that it has a very braid-like look to it, especially if you look at the edge. And that's what it's going to look like when you do this for the underarm of the shirt. So that's it, and meet back here when I show you how to join the work into the round. Bye-bye.